For example, in Ukraine, men buy flowers, expensive bags, cars for the woman they're just dating. They're not married. And no, I'm serious. And it's just, yeah, go
I have
ahead.
a question. How are the women in Ukraine? Could you compare them to the women out here?
Oh, that's a different
They're probably
conversation.
queens, huh?
Yeah, so
they're probably queens. That's why.
Ukrainian women are probably more traditional,
Yes.
and thus they elicit traditional behavior in their men. See, men haven't changed. We haven't really changed that much. It's women who have changed. Go ahead.
Have you also heard like women in this generation going, "I'm a baddie, I'm a 10, I'm not a slave. I don't got to cook or clean for you."
Never heard that.
There's a lot of women who do that. Like if you go on social media, even in real life, women talk like that nowadays. So that makes a man not want to do a lot of things. And you know what sucks? They'll ruin it and scream so loud from the rooftops that they forget that there's women like us who want marriage, want love, want loyalty, and want all that.
Yeah, men haven't changed. We adapt. So the dating marketplace has shifted. Women are the gatekeepers of sex. So if what it takes to get sex from a woman is marriage, that's what men will do. But if what it takes to get sex from a woman is a couple messages on the dating app, come over, that's what men will do. Because men generally, that's like our primary motivating thing is to get sex. So men really haven't changed so much. Feminism freed women from commitment, from marriage. So
I mean, there's different people with different perspectives. You're definitely looking for somebody who has certain kind of values, so that if you don't match on that even simple level, that's a no for you as well. It's not just a no from like your side. So like, just I guess the easiest would be to move on and, you know, find somebody and ask the questions you want to ask that gonna, you know, give you what you want.
okay.
I don't think like all men like want necessarily that like low body count, like someone submissive, and I feel like it varies on
All men don't.
based off
No,
the
not
person.
not all men, but
Majority.
most men
Okay.
want those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
But sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
And I also don't think all women feel like ashamed to have a high body count or ashamed to be like sexually liberated. I don't.
They don't, but they should.
Why should they?
Why should they be ashamed?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we can go back to the body count thing, but I don't think, I don't think either men or women should be promiscuous. Some men argue, well, it's okay for men, and there are differences between men and women, and there is a double standard there. But I'm coming at this from what makes society function best, and that is the nuclear family, traditional households, and monogamy. That's how society functions best, I think.
I agree.
I agree.
I think there's so many people and so many different personalities that it's impossible to fit us all in that box. So I feel
Sure,
there are many different people who pride themselves in being sexually liberated
I mean, I think they've been
and who
sold,
enjoy sex.
I mean, I think they've been sold a lie. I think you can enjoy sex and still believe in monogamy and being more traditional and all these things. And listen, ultimately at the end of the day, you're free to do whatever you want. You have autonomy. If you want to move in life a certain way, that's fine, right? But I'm thinking in terms of what is best for society, it's monogamy and family and people not getting divorced and raising kids.
Yeah, I feel like society would function better if people would stay together and work together to raise their children. But
Yes.
life is hard, and
I
we
think
get through it as the best
some
we
people
can.
don't want to have children. I think that's fine, but I guess a complaint I have, or not a complaint, but I'm concerned about how, the divorce rate is sky high. Divorce is super common, And I don't know. I don't think it's a good. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I had a comment about monogamy before, but that's fine. I think the divorce.
Well, you can say what you wanted to say initially.
I think monogamy now is different from monogamy that it used to be, because monogamy now is one person at a time. Monogamy in the 17th century is one person for life. So we're talking about different definitions of monogamy, and then we include the open relationship and all the kind of stuff that creates even bigger confusion for people. And I think that women are sold the idea that they are like men, they can also perceive a sex as sport, which is not true, because the moment you agree to have a sex with a man, you agree you can have a child with that person. And that's wired in you biologically. That's just how your body works. You can deny it, you can lie to yourself, you can say that's not true, you feel differently, but you have that longing to continue the relationship with that person with whom you had sex. And that's because you are emotionally attached to that. That's why men can have a lot of different sexual encounters and still not feel a thing for them. Like, they can love the one person but fuck with another one. But woman can't. Like, we emotionally attached to the person we have a sex with because we agreed to have a child with that person.
Well, here's the thing, though, is when a woman has had a lot of sexual partners, she loses that.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
But you're right. Just women can start chipping away at that bonding.
Yeah.